What is going on, guys? Ozone here, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you guys how I completed the 700 kill FFA challenge on custom games, or the most difficult challenge for me on Call of Duty Black Ops 3. So before any of you haters go out there and say you're spawn trapping bots, obviously, because you can only get up to 30 kills on public match, but also I want you guys to try this. Whoever doubts it, even though all these settings and whatnot, I want you to try it without watching this video first and see how far you get, and then see on how I did this. Because the first time I ever did it, I got 600, and I've did this for 9 hours straight, which I think is a record time, and then I completed it. And I tried a various of score streaks and classes, which I'm going to be going over in detail in this video. So without further ado, let's get right in the video. So to start off, we want to know a great class setup, and that is between two weapons, the Weevil and the Razorback. The Razorback has a great fire rate when it comes to hardcore. It's a one-shot kill, and it's steady on its ammo, and it's aiming down the sights with its barrel. Now the Weevil is like a mini LMG, and the reload time is great, it's fast, it's quick, and it supplies the most ammo when it comes to having Scavenger. Now on the Weevil, I run ELO, Quick Draw, or you can switch it out for grip. You definitely need extended mag and fast hands, and you're going to want to overkill the Razorback with just fast hands because you want to get the jump on those enemies as quick as possible, and this is going to take up some of the classes. Now for perks, I ran Overclock, Scavenger, Fast Hands, and Tactical Mask. You do not need Flak Jacket due to the settings, which I'm going to be telling you next, because you're just going to instantly die because of thermites and semtexes. And of course, no lethals or tacticals because of the timing. It's just going to be a waste of a couple seconds because every second counts. Now for the game rules, what you want to do is free-for-all and custom games. Play on local. If you play on public match online, you're going to take up the game and your game is going to crash. I warn you now, before you get into all the stress, go on local. So for the game setup, what you want to do is you want to put the health on 30, you want to put the time on 10 minutes, you want to put the amount of kills on unlimited, and you want to put 11 bots in. You are not allowed to use minimap or anything like that. Just what I said is fine. You can use any specialist you want. When it comes to score streaks, the best that I found was Hardened Sentry, GI Unit, and Wraps. If you want to get rid of one, just get rid of the Hardened Sentry. Keep the Wraps and GI because they are the fastest. The Wraith is good, but I didn't find it to be that great. The Cerberus is pretty good, but I do recommend the Hardened Sentry, and I'm going to tell you guys why. So the first 2 minutes of the game and the last 2 minutes of the game are the most crucial amount of time that you guys need. Now for the first 2 minutes, you have to be slaying and getting as many kills as possible. If you die as soon as you spawn, end the game and restart. 7 minutes in the game, you should have close to 200 kills, and that is why you should run combat focus to help you get those streaks. And there's a perfect setup on where to put these streaks. Now if you're dying, end the game and restart and just keep on doing it. You try not to die, because if you spawn out of the spawn you're supposed to be in, then you're just going to waste time just to get over back in that spawn so you can get back in the spawn trap. Now for the last 2 minutes, you want to be slaying as much as possible and as quick as possible, because once that time gets down, your mind's going to start to like twist, and you're going to start to like choke and die a lot. So you just keep calm and just slay out those last 2 minutes. Now that we have our class of score streaks, I'm going to tell you how to set up your score streaks. So in the first 2 minutes, you want to have your score streaks by at least 30 to 45 seconds within the game. And what you want to do is once you hit that spawn, try to spawn near blue if you can by starting up the game, and you want to find where these bots spawn. I can't really explain in the video because it's not going to make any sense, and you want to spawn them out and start killing them. Stay near the red car near mid and see if you can get an amount of kills near there, because I feel like they mostly go to the blue car on the opposite side, and they're just going to kill you if you go over there. And you have a less chance of winning a gunfight. Now, once you get that Hardened Sentry, you want to place it on the right side of that red car, aiming towards the red car on orange side spawn. And then you want to put the GI unit in their spawn and call on the Wraps. Now what I'm going to do is right now I'm going to go over the spawns with Hardened Sentries on where they should be. So you can put down an unlimited amount of score streaks for Hardened Sentries, but some will destroy sometimes. But Wraps and GI take a little bit of time. For GI, I think you have to 4 or 5 at a time, wraps you can have to 2 depending on how many go at a time. Put down your GI then your wraps because it takes up the airspace and it's quicker, but you can get it done. Don't do wraps and GI. So when it comes to hardened sentries, you want to put it on they're on the wall run side. You should have at least 3 to 4. You want to have 1 near the red truck aiming towards the blue car, and you want to take down the 2 spawns on the left side and near the blue car, and you want to have 1 on the right side of that aiming towards the garage, like I said earlier, aiming on the right side of that blue car and the alleyway of orange. Now you can have 1 on the alleyway of blue on the garage side aiming down towards mid for protection, so if they spawn outside near you, you don't get shot. And you can have 1 aiming from mid to the alleyway of orange, so if you get shot. Now to get this, once you get those down, throw a GI unit in blue spawn, because we're going to be spawning trapping them on the blue side on the left side alleyway near a wall run. And you want to go over, once there's a GI and blue spawn, to the orange side, put down 2 sentries. 1 should be near the garage and 1 should be on the alley side. Now this is just going to totally decimate that spawn, and they're going to be forced to spawn on blue. Now what you want to do for your GIs is switch in and out. Have a couple in blue spawn, a couple near the blue car, and a couple in orange spawn, which you can get off the wall run, which I do in this video and you will see. Their spawns are 2 near blue car, you have 1 near sandbox, 2 in the back near blue, 1 in the kitchen, 1 in the garage, 1 near wall run, 1 near alleyway on orange, 2 in the back of orange, 1 in the kitchen of orange, 1 on the back bunker of orange, and sometimes push through on the garage depending on how much you slay and how fast. Now with these sentry guns, each spawn is going to be locked down, so you guys have to really pay attention to what's being thrown by the enemies, so make sure you don't get hit by thermites, and also pay attention to your score streaks. See if your hardened sentry gets destroyed. As soon as you hear that sentry gun get destroyed, run over there and place another one. You see a GI you can put it down in each spawn. Keep going in order. Don't run and do something that you don't have to do. Just keep going in a pattern like I do in this video. Now when you run out of ammo spawn trapping, which you will do, make sure there's not a lot of enemies spawning at the moment, so you can go in on the side and see if you can pick up a scavenger pack. Now if you do, you can get 70 to 30 plus ammo for the Weevil, but not as much for the Razorback. That is why it carries a lot of ammo. And what you want to do is you want to keep on spawn trapping them and just keep on going and pulling out the time as fast as possible. Now this took me, I don't know how many tries. I tried the Cerberus, I got to like 680, 690. I tried the Wraith, I got to like 670. But the hardened sentries was just the quickest because I was just spawn trapping them, and it was just a hardcore spawn trap which was done, and they were just dying instantly. That's really about it for this video. There's not really much else you can really do with the spawns and killing. Just make sure those first couple minutes that you get your score streaks as fast as possible. Every time you get combat focus, pop it and just keep on overloading your score streaks and make sure you're spawn trapping them and you're on the blue side. I will have the picture up with X's if you need it. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave a like for me completing this challenge, because I actually popped blood vessels in my eyes, so my eyes were all red because I put so much stress out on this challenge. So leave a like if you enjoyed the video, comment and subscribe for more content. Hope you guys have a great day. Peace out, Zone Nation.
Short days, but the night's long, yeah. No wrong way to make the right song, yeah. I should probably go and park. I've been driving in the dark and I ain't even got my lights on, yeah. I've been borderline blind and I think I'm about to call you. It's 9:15. I know you won't pick up, think I'm being a pessimist. I just want the answer, but I don't know what the question is. Yeah, it just got so dark, yeah. But the moon is shining so bright, yeah. And I don't know if there's no time left, yeah. Or you gon' call me when the time's right, yeah. I'm trying to leave it all behind, run away. You ain't gotta time me or remind me, but if you ever wanna get back, yeah, you know where to find me.
I loved you, why did I bother? Now just a million.